final topic of the day is Valve, the developers known as the creators of the massively successful Steam platform, have a
Half-Life.
Well, yes. I'm getting there, Austin. Jeez. Known as the massively successful creators of Steam and many games such as Half-Life.
There it is.
Team Fortress 2, Dota 2, which they did acquire the access or the rights to do that. And Half-Life Alyx, of course.
Yes,
and Artifact, unfortunately, that was a good game, but didn't end up making any big headways and got shut down.
That's right.
But they've been quiet with games for a while. They haven't brought anything new out other than just like, Half-Life Alyx, which was awesome and great. Then this leak occurred, and there's a shooter out there, hero shooter called Deadlock. And they were like, Valve's next shooter is here, and they've been working on it since 2018.
Damn.
And it's a 6v6 hero shooter that has very similar mechanics to a MOBA, with a kind of like a steampunk, not retro, but like
1920s
steampunk
feel
kind
to
of vibe. Think BioShock Infinite mixed with like Half-Life, mixed with Team Fortress 2 graphics, mixed with all these different things. Lots of characters, lots of different abilities, 6v6. And it's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
it's
I did
interesting.
not expect to be so pleased with this potential leak footage being awesome.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know what to expect. I was like, this is going to kind of not be good, huh? 'Cause do we need another hero shooter that we have? I mean, there's not many like we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you got Overwatch 2 and Marvel Rivals soon. I can't think of another one that's like
Valorant.
Valorant.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I don't hear a lot of people talk about that one that much.
I mean, I guess technically
It's
Apex
super
is a hero
popular,
shooter.
but yeah, Apex is. Yeah.
considered
Yeah.
hero shooter.
A lot of heroes in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hero shooter battle royale.
Yeah.
I feel like this one's a little bit more unique from looking at the gameplay compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
Well, I love the MOBA mix because, I mean, it's been attempted in the past and it hasn't done well. Like, Paragon was here for a while, but it got shut down eventually. Battleborn was a game that me and Austin loved, and then it got overshadowed by Overwatch, even though it was more MOBA and less, shootery vibe. But this one is like feeling like a little bit about Battleborn, but with just like a Valve twist to it, of like the aesthetic. They're always really good with like cool aesthetics and interesting character designs and good gameplay. I feel like they're always pretty solid with their gameplay experiences and stuff like that. So I mean, it's definitely got a lot of promise, and there's supposed to be a lot of characters in here. This one article that I was looking at from Video Game Chronicle says that it's almost like inspired by Dota 2, Team Fortress 2, Overwatch, Valorant, and Smite. And then, of course, the BioShock Infinite kind of relationship there. Initially, the game had sci-fi elements, but after negative feedback, the team shifted focus to a fantasy theme instead, which I think is kind of interesting. Yeah.
It still feels pretty sci-fi. Like, it's almost like Cthulhu-esque.
Yeah.
That's not
is
sci-fi.
Technically sci-fi.
Anything's
that's
really
fantasy.
sci-fi.
I mean, it's
We had
fantasy.
this conversation before.
Did we?
Yeah. Brett and I were arguing about fantasy and sci-fi is fantasy.
Well, yeah, but like, yes, but like, I mean, I would say like,
Are you thinking like futuristic?
No, he's-
like
yeah,
like alien, like spaceships and technology and stuff. Okay.
yes, science fiction based off of like
gotcha.
science-based stuff. This is less science; it's more magic,
True.
But I mean, either way, it's that what they're talking about here is fantasy, as in like medieval, maybe fantasy, or like wizards
Vampires,
and magic
werewolves,
and things of that nature. Yeah,
Dragons. And
yeah. Although this guy's got wings and tail, but
kind of
so I
demon
guess
thing.
there is some fantasy stuff going on here too. But
He's a gargoyle, I think.
yes, it is gargoyle. I think you're right.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool. I mean, it's so Gabe Newell's been pretty quiet about any new games that have been worked on since Half-Life Alyx. But he did mention that the company had multiple games in development in 2021, aiming to create more single-player experiences following the success of Half-Life Alyx. But then here, obviously looking at what's going to likely be a free-to-play hero shooter in some capacity. akin to the Dota craze that still is very popular today. You know, Dota still has a lot of traction, a lot of people playing it. But it's interesting that it's going to like, you know, definitely pull in some fans of Valve because it's got some Valve aesthetic stuff going on. It's going to probably pull in fans of Overwatch. People that like MOBAs, like League of Legends and things like that, might want to come this direction. There's a lot of, whereas we talked about X-Defiant earlier, whereas like having this weird identity crisis of like, is it a Call of Duty game? Is it an Overwatch game? I feel like this game is blending these things in a good way so far.
Yeah.
It seems like it's all complementary rather than breaking it apart.
Yes. And I really love this art style. Like looks like Valve, but it also doesn't look like Valve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this smells definitely cool.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Love it.
I kind of just want to play it now. It looks good.
Yeah. I know. I want to play it too. I'm really curious to see like what's, you know, like because so far Valve hasn't come out and confirmed that like, yes, this is our game that's in development. But I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point.
Yes.
There's no denying that there's no fakeness to this. This is like, there's video of people like literally in comms, like talking to each other as they're playing through this game. So I'm sure they've been doing lots of closed betas and, you know, there's speculation of like, did this intentionally leak? You know, was it kind of like an attempt for them? Like one Redditor was like free marketing without putting much work into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, so it's somebody was saying that maybe they're using this to gauge public reception while the closed alpha status is going on. You know, kind of get some impact and some input here, but the heroes look really interesting and different. It's definitely a big MOBA map with 4 lanes in all the maps. Features usable abilities and items, tower defense mechanics, and a fantasy setting mixed with steampunk. Weird creatures, robots make up the classes. It also has a fast travel system with the rails that they have in there. And then also based on another leak that happened, let's see, there's a hero training mode. Then they have souls. That's a currency that you gain by eliminating enemies, which players can spend on upgrades and temporary power boosts at shops scattered around the map. You can then buff your skills, ammo capacity, stamina, and more with these souls. So yeah, Deadlock. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it needs to come out now. Screw X-Defiant. We need to play this.
So my question is, I mean, it's looking pretty complete. Like, when do you guys think this game could
Next year.
see a release?
Either, if we're lucky, end of this year, probably won't happen. But yeah, I think
Next
most
year.
likely next year. Maybe we'll get an announcement this year sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
This game's coming out in July.
You think so?
Calling it. Yeah,
oh,
dude.
shit. July.
Throwing it
Damn.
out there, man.
Okay.
It's coming out in July.
Okay.
Here it comes. Get ready. Get your towels ready. It's about to go down, you know?
Is that just a hopeful wish, or you like?
It's a hopeful wish,
okay,
yeah. I have no evidence backing this
I was
up.
like, damn, you're really confident about that.
I'm going to say July or August. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I'm going to put it out there.
Is this something you think you'd play? I mean, you don't really. I mean, you played Overwatch.
Yeah, I'm playing Overwatch now currently.
But it's not like
third
your
person.
favorite game.
Yeah, it's third person. Yeah, I think I would. I think I would play it for a little bit. Give it a shot. Give it an old college try.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of heroes, a lot of combinations of stuff. What is it? 6-on-6?
6-on-6. Yep.
Yeah. I feel like, but these games like this require kind of a lot of thinking in a way.
Oh, you
for the
say I
most
can't
part.
think?
No. I'm just saying, like, even for me. No, just like, even for me, like, having to be like, okay, which lane am I going to push? Okay, who's with me? Who's not with me?
Yeah.
Obviously, if we're playing with each other, it makes it a lot easier. Hey, at least we can get 6 people on here.
Yeah,
hopefully.
that's true.
This would be a good stream game. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, Brett.
Yeah. I like that there are 6 players because, I mean, we always are like, we have
what we were
4 or
just saying.
5. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm just reiterating what you said.
Could just like, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always 3, like Destiny. That's too little. Or you get 5, and it's like, well, that's too many.
Oh, what fucking 6? That's perfect.
You got
So-
me.
Yeah, I was like, where are you going with that?
But now we can get 6.
This article on Game Rant says that it was previously known as Neon Prime, and it's in development, helmed by Ice Frog, who was the creator of Dota, who they hired at one point when they acquired, Dota 2 and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
But
makes sense.
it entered closed alpha testing in May 2024, which gave rise to the leaks.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And then supposedly, based off of what's been revealed, there's 19 heroes in this game.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a lot. They're all super unique. Look really cool, too.
Let's see.
I'm probably going to be the sniper flying vampire person. That's cool.
Yeah. Abrams, Bebop, Dynamo, Hayes is an assassin who sprays bullets and sneaks in for melee kills. That sounds like Assassin
cool.
Ducky right there.
Yeah, all the way, baby.
Yeah. Ivy is an SMG equipped imp who can heal allies and slow down or stun enemies. Pretty cool. Mo and Krill is a monkey pig duo. It's 2 characters in one.
Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of thinking involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vindicta, a vampire sniper specialized in dealing damage over time and picking off injured enemies.
Wonder if you can switch characters throughout the game.
Oh yeah, I bet you could.
So can you
Actually, I don't
you
know.
that
Can you
in
do that in Dota? I don't know.
I don't think you can.
You might be right. I think once
Yeah, I
you
think-
pick a
yeah,
character,
once you
you're
pick a character,
locked.
you
Yeah.
pick the
You're
character.
just hoping for the best. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying here that the shooter itself is said to play similarly to Dota in that you have matches where you revolve around killing enemies and lane creeps to earn currency, used to make heroes stronger by buying items. Lane creeps reportedly appear at random locations, whereas regular enemies have predetermined spawn points. And then you can deploy something called Spirit Urns in the middle of a map to increase the soul acquisition rate for their entire team. Each lane follows a sky rail that can be zipped across in order to quickly cover large distances.
Ice guy's cool.
A few of those lanes were previously shown in leaked screenshots. Yeah, that's all I have there. But I think that's interesting with the ice lane to like get into position fast. Because I remember when I used to play League of Legends and Heroes of New Earth and all those different games, it was like once you got ganked, you had to like take forever to run back into position, which was good because it helped the other team. Yeah, and they definitely have those spawn times. I know it's like 35 seconds for some characters and stuff. So like there you go, 38 seconds in this one here. So they definitely have that balance here. Which again, going back to X-Defy, it's like the spawns are way too quick for there to be any kind of team based like push and pull like action happening, and it's like people could get back to the line of defense way too fast.
They almost need like side objectives where it's like delay spawn time or something, and you have to go get that and X-Defy it. So it's like, oh, not only, I don't know, something like that.
The menu design in this is really interesting too. It's just different.
Well, I'm sure it's not finished.
No, I mean it's good though. I like it.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't
like it.
No, I love it. I think it's really interesting.
That's the first. You always hate all the menus.
Well, yeah, because they're usually shitty.
But yeah, fair enough.
You are.
I mean,
That's what you do.
that's what happens when I work in this space. So that's
true.
But no, I think it's very clean and clear to kind of read everything. But it's got a nice aesthetic to it. It's not
Oh, totally.
like the whole health bar on the side there. It's like that's unusual.
Yeah.
Like have it sticking up like that. I don't know how I feel about the different colors at the bottom, but I'm also curious to know what they mean. The 4 different lane colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I'm kinda excited.
Deadlock, y'all. Coming from Valve. Will it come out next year? Will it come out July or August? We don't know. Find out soon enough.
Next year.
Actually, honestly, I'm probably wrong. They're probably going to have an open beta, though, I would imagine, in July or August for sure.
Oh,
That I can get behind.
Yeah. And they'll release in the fall
Yes.
or 2025.
or 2025. Yeah, one of the two. We'll see.
Yep.
But yeah, Deadlock. Let us know what you think. If you've seen the video footage of it online, share it below. Don't know what platforms it's going to be on yet. I would imagine definitely, obviously, PC, but I don't know if it'll be a game that's going to make it a console or not. But I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to put it on there. But I don't know if there's been any Valve games that have really come to consoles.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You have
other
the-
than Half-Life and an Oculus platform, but
You have the orange box.
Yeah, Orange Box.
oh yeah, that did come to console. Yeah,
That took
So,
forever though.
yeah. Forgot about that. That's a long
that.
time ago.
Other than that, nothing else really.
Yeah, because I mean, Artifact, Defense of the Ancient, or Dota, like all that's PC based.
Yeah.
What was that
Half-Life.
card? What was that? Didn't they
Alex.
bring out a auto battler at one point too? That they tried to like
But I think
compete with that.
That was just on.
That was also PC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the
kinda
games
crazy.
they make are really specific.
Yeah.
And I think it's only for PC. Like you need that mouse keyboard type of layout. Like it doesn't work on console.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Deadlock coming from Valve hopefully soon.